What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Suikoden IV. In this episode, we're going to head to the final dungeon of the game. And for the final dungeon, we're going to need to have 8 characters powered up. I already have Snow, Mizuki, and Kika powered up already. And obviously the main character. So we need to get 4 more characters powered up. I plan to use Tristan because he's my favorite character in the game. I'm also going to be using Hervey as well. Very strong character. One of my favorites as well. And since I've been powering up Lino and Cultus throughout part of the game, I'm going to go ahead and use Lino and Cultus as well. And then the final character I'm going to power up is Ted. And there we go. That's going to be my party. Party's pretty good, with the exception of Tristan probably. Can easily be replaced with Warlock. But I like Tristan. Gonna go ahead and power up their weapons here. And Tristan's spirit becomes bravery. And we'll start powering up Hervey's weapon here some. Broadsword up into the bronze sword. You can kind of tell when the weapon's about to change its name when it increases by more. So like right now, it's going to increase by 30, so that means it's about to change probably. Bronze sword into blood sword. Final Fantasy, anybody? Alright, bravery. It also changes the look of the weapon too. When you upgrade sometimes with certain characters. I'm not sure if every character's weapon changes, but certain characters' weapons do. Bravery into aspiration. Cool. I actually want to see if they have any bargain items first before I spend any more. Why does this dude never have any bargain items anymore? Like every time I check, he doesn't have anything. Come on, dude. Pour us into the Pharaoh. What does he do? Wrap his spear up with the Millennium Puzzle? Just kidding. Anyway, pretty much got the weapons maxed out. I need to obviously grind a little bit more money, farm a little bit more money, and then go back down there and power level 16. The weapon name is not going to change anymore though, because each character changes their weapon twice. They start out with a weapon name and then it'll change twice after that first name. And it won't change anymore after that. So I don't need to show me upgrading level 16. And the reason I like Tristan is because he's a tank. As you can tell, he has very low strength, right? He's got a ton of defense, so that's one of the reasons why he's one of my favorite characters. When I was younger, I always liked characters who had a lot of defense. Like Nicholas from Suikoden IV was one of my favorites because he had like one of the highest defenses in the game. And Tristan has pretty much one of the highest defenses in this game. Nowadays, I'm more aggressive. I like more like attack power, so I'll use characters with more attack power. But back in the day, I was always about defense. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to go get a bunch of poach. And then I'm going to part my weapons to the max. I'm also going to level up the characters in my party as well because they're a little bit low level. So I'm probably going to go to the Ruins of Obel or one of the areas to level him up as well. And I'll be right back whenever I'm done. By the way, don't go to the war room until you power up your 8 characters, because you'll advance the storyline if you go into the war room. Alright, so as you can tell, I maxed out Lino and Cordis' weapon, Tristan's weapon, and Herbie's weapon. I don't have to max out the mage's weapon because mages are going to be using magic, obviously, and you don't really need to power up their weapons at all. Now, I'm not going to equip them with any runes either, really, but you could equip them with runes as well. I might give a sunbeam rune to, like, Tristan, maybe. Maybe I'll give one to Herbie too. But I don't want to give him, like, any powerful runes or anything like that. I don't really care. I will be fine with just what we have. Also give him equipment as well, of course. Might buy him some accessories, actually, like some guard rings maybe. Guard rings are always handy and they're pretty cheap. So I'm gonna probably buy some of those. Yeah, let's get some guard rings. Let's get 9 of them. And we'll equip 9. We'll equip guard rings across the board here. Not only do they boost physical defense, but you also get some magic defense as well, so that's really nice. And there we go. So we got 9 guard rings across the board, and that's my stats right now. Look at Tristan's defense, 144, 153. He's got more defense than the entire party. Physical and magical defense, and he has a lot of hit points too, 460. He's nothing to sneeze at. So yeah, he's very tanky. It's just his strength's really low. As you can tell, he only has 50 or 66 strength, which is insanely low. His magic's low as well, his evasion's low, and his luck is low. As for Herbie, a lot of strength, speed, evasion. His luck and physical defense are pretty good too. His worst stat is his magic, of course. But he's pretty good all around, I would say. And then Lino and Cordis, pretty good all around, honestly, except for evasion and magic. Those are his two lowest stats. I love looking at stats though in the Suikoden games. That's just something I've always done, even when I was younger. I always loved stats. And speaking of stats, that's one of the reasons why I love YouTube so much, making YouTube videos, is analytics. I love to see my numbers even if my numbers go down on my channel, that's fine with me. I just like to see them, I like to see them go up, obviously. And my numbers have been really good lately, and I really appreciate you guys watching the videos and all that. But I'm just like someone who just loves stats, you know what I mean? That's how I've always been. Which is why Radiata Stories is my favorite game of all time. 177 characters, each of them can be powered up to max level, and I did do that back when I was 22 years old. I leveled up every character that I could possibly level up to 99. I no longer have my memory card to prove it, but I had 800 hours in that game. And the only reason I did that is because I wanted to see every character's stats at level 99. I even wrote down every character's stats at 99. And I no longer have the notepad to prove that either, but I did have a notepad where I had everything written down. And I had a memory card with 800 hours. Honest to God truth. Anyway, We're ready to head to the final dungeon of the game. Went on a little tangent there about other stuff, but it kind of tied in all together, you know. But now we're ready to go to the final dungeon. I got my 8 party members ready to go and powered up. So let's go ahead and head on over there. We're going to head to the war room. I'm going to put in my main party right now, actually. I do want Oscar in the party because I'd rather increase the chance for drops. Oscar has the best increased drop rate of 5%. But for now, we're going to put Kika in. Mizuki and Snow. Where are they at? I didn't see either one of them. There's Snow. I didn't see Mizuki though. Gotta be somewhere around here. Seems like I always pass people up in this for some reason. There we go. Okay, now we're ready. I am gonna go save it and make a save state as well before moving on, of course, but yeah, we're good to go. Alright, so before getting to the final dungeon, we're going to have to go through a bunch of dialogue and everything, and then I'm not going to spoil anything else, but we'll have to go through dialogue, of course, and then some other stuff, and then we'll be in the final dungeon. It's not just like you go in the war room and then you're in the final dungeon. That's not how it's going to happen. So let's go ahead and enter the war room here to advance the storyline. Finally. It's been a while since we advanced the storyline. Been doing a lot of side stuff. By the way, you want to recruit Snow before doing this.
The time has finally come. Now here's a simple explanation of our strategy.
Because if you don't recruit Snow before coming to the war room, you just miss Snow, basically. You have to recruit Snow and all the other characters before entering the war room. And triggering the scene here.
Brief, please. I have trouble remembering long-winded things.
I just got done saying it would be simple. You do remember that, don't you?
Right. Sorry. Go on.
I'll give you detailed instructions when the time comes. But first, about the rune cannon. Show it to me one more time. Fort El Eel is at the southern end of Kuluk. It also serves as a window to commerce and diplomacy. It's called a fort, but it's more like a large castle. The rune cannon is at the top of the building. If we don't destroy it, we won't be able to get close. So first, we'll send in a detachment to get rid of it. At the same time, our main force will remain in front and attack Kuluk's first fleet. This fleet usually roams the area near the harbor in case the rune cannon cannot be fired.
There are times when the rune cannon cannot be fired?
Once it's been fired, that particular rune cannon takes time to reload.
It was written in the letter from Mr. Amada.
We'll have to trust that information. This downtime will be the perfect opportunity for us to strike.
I see. So we're going to make them fire the rune cannon once, then destroy it before they can fire another round.
Well, that's pretty much it. Have I made myself clear? Want to hear it again?
I understand. And we probably won't be able to go through the final dungeon in this episode. It'll probably be the next episode, actually, so I don't even know why I mentioned the final dungeon earlier in this episode. Because we're not going to be able to go through there in this episode. We'll be out of time before I get to that. So I'll save the final dungeon for the next episode. So just so you know. I understand.
Okay, shall we go with this plan then?
Let's get right. Well, we should prepare a little more. Let's talk to some people around here before doing it. It's time. It's finally time, isn't it? If it's about the ship, please come to my room later. Let's do our best to make this operation a success. Razor, is there anything I can do? When you're ready, please contact Lady Eleanor. Mr. Razor, please take care of His Majesty. How is it? Are all members ready to fight? It's finally time for the showdown. We better put a lot of spirit into this.
Okay, shall we go with this?
Let's get right to it. Let's do this thing.
I'd like to execute this in the morning, 3 days from now. Everyone, please use this time to get ready. I'd like you to decide on members for the detachment. Come talk to me whenever it's convenient.
Okay.
So you are going after all? Even though you finally regained your kingdom?
Yes. If we leave everything as is, we're bound to suffer the same consequences. Even you know that, don't you, Setsu?
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody, listen up. Once we hit El Il, the threat to the islands should disappear for a while. It may only be temporary, though.
But remember, we're fighting for lasting peace. That's exactly what's most important to all of us now, right?
Right. And that's why I chose to put my life on the line.
Okay. I think they all probably say the same thing, right? Okay. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay then. Decide which members you want to assign to the detachment. They'll be separated from the main force for a while, so the ones you choose must be able to hold their own in a fight.
Yeah, that's why I powered up 4 extra characters.
By the way, you can't go. You must stay here and command the forces.
Kika's left the party, Snow and Mizuki have left the party. Oscar's left the party. Alright. Separate task force. So, we already know who I'm going to pick. Lino and Cultus. I'm actually not going to... Well, actually, I am going to pick Ted. But I'm not going to use the Judgment spell. I think it's too overpowered. So I'm not going to be using that. So don't worry about that. I'm not going to... That'd basically be like cheating. And then we want Tristan and Hervey as well. I got him up to level 50. I didn't feel like grinding him up any more than that. So I just left it at 50. I guess we could do Found Treasure, I guess. I'm not really sure who's the second best. I want to put obviously the best with the main characters party, but I think Igor probably better than Cedric and Noah, or better than Cedric and the other person. Okay, now we put the main characters party, which we already know what that is, obviously. Mizuki. Snow. And then last but certainly not least, Kika. And then we want Oscar as support. Oscar has the best found treasure in the entire game. Boost by 5%. And there we go. That's my final party right here. We got a ninja in the form of Mizuki. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Nah. We got a pirate, Kika, with the old money Falcon rune. Who also dual wields and it's pretty epic. And the main character dual wields as well. Pretty epic as well. Dual wielding is epic. And then we have the best found treasure person in the entire game, Oscar. She's so good at finding treasure. It's ridiculous. And then there's the useless Snow. Nah, I'm kidding. Snow's actually insane in this game because of the main character. That's the only reason he's insane. Is because of the main character. With a true friend's attack. It's so ridiculous. It makes Snow good because of that combo attack.
Okay then, I will accompany the detachment and instruct them directly.
Lady Eleanor!
Wait a minute. Won't it be dangerous for the tactician to accompany them?
We must destroy the rune cannon by any means necessary. That's why I'm going. I've got the map of the fort and the structure of the rune cannon memorized in my head already.
I'm counting on you, Miss Eleanor.
If that's what you think, I have no right to stop you guys. But please be careful.
Yeah, for real. Okay, what is it? There's still some time before we begin the operation. Why don't you just rest until then? Okay. Alright, so we got the party set up. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's go to the first floor here. We'll read some comment box stuff. Oleg, in the bath. A certain person asked me to place a camera in the bath, but I will do no such thing. Really? I know, right? That's creepy. Who said... I want to know who said that. They don't say who says it, but... Let me just try to guess. Is it Dario? Seems like something Dario would do. Pervert. Phil, I look forward to working with you. Hello. I'll be relying on your hospitality for a while. I have decided to share Mr. Tobbs' room, so I look forward to working with you. Vicky, hello. Please call me if you have any problems. I may be able to help you. I may not. Yours truly, Vicky. Oh, you've been very helpful. Let's just say that. You are pretty much the most useful character in the entire game. You just have no idea. Being able to teleport to areas is so useful. In like every Suikoden game. Ilya Island. From Kevin. That's my name. I'd like to reopen the cafe on Ilya Island with my wife. Please come visit us when we do. Helga, I'm sorry. I was surprised when Mr. Lohawk told me I was cute. I jumped a little in my surprise and it resulted in a hole in the floor. I'm sorry. Adrene, please come anytime. I'll temper your weapons anytime. Is she talking about weapons or something else? Lino and Cultus. Anyway, smile. Sorry, this sounds like I'm lecturing you, but here's a piece of advice. A leader should always maintain a smile, even when it gets tough. Otherwise, no one will follow your lead. That's what I've learned, at least. Tav. Ah. So this is the comment box. No comment. That was funny. Rachel. If you have a problem, you lent someone money, but you can't get it back. Do you have a problem like that? If you do, give me a call. I'll collect it in a snap. Even if they try to run away, just leave it to me. You know what's weird? Rachel right here, right? She has red hair. So does Camille from Suikoden 1. And Camille, what is it? Camille had red hair as well. What's up with these red-haired characters in the Suikoden games collecting money from people? Like Camille from Suikoden 1 was collecting money from Gremio, and now Rachel's collecting money from Cedric. It's like a trend. Red-haired people collecting money. Wonder how you get new comment boxes anyway. I wonder what triggers it. I don't know how many days we're supposed to sleep. It said 3 days. I don't know. Is there like any extra dialogue we can get? Like sometimes before the final battle you can get like extra dialogue of your characters or whatever, but I guess you don't in this game. I don't know. But anyway, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Nah. I'm not being stupid.
Okay. The decisive battle will take place tomorrow morning. I'm counting on you.
Okay, it's tomorrow. Victory will be ours. That's right. We're going to annihilate the Kuluk army, every last one of them. Will perish before the rune of punishment. I raise my right hand, and all the 108 stars of destiny unite before me. I am their leader. I just got done using my right hand to do something else before this meeting. And now it looks like I have a white spot on my fingers because I didn't wipe properly. But no, on my screen, it shows like white, like a white stain on it, like his, I think it's the index finger. Yes, I was right, it is his index finger. But yeah, it looks white, like a white stain there. It's kind of nasty. What was the main character doing before this meeting? Dario all short. Shorter than everybody. Shorter than even some of the women. Like a dwarf. A fat pirate dwarf. Wow, that's beautiful. Only showed it for a second there though, but pretty beautiful.
Tomorrow's our big moment, isn't it?
Okay, so here's the knights.
If we survive tomorrow.
Don't worry. We'll be able to return to Rosaril.
That's right. Let's do our best tomorrow.
I wonder what I'll do when I finally get back to Rosaril.
I'm slightly nervous. I really must not be feeling this way. We're gonna give it our best. Right, Razor? Razor. It's finally time. Let's keep it together no matter what. Let's do our best, Razor. Let's do our best, Razor. All that training I labored through must have been for this final battle. Herbie and Sigurd.
So, you're not going back to Middleport or the Rheinbach family fleet after this fight is over?
What kind of question is that?
No, I'm just asking.
I've already severed my ties to that place. In the eyes of Middleport, I'm a dead man.
Yeah, so Sigurd's from Middleport. We'll learn more about that in the next game.
I intend to stay in the pirate business. I'll spend my whole life repaying Lady Kika for taking me in. What about you? Aren't you going to find your calling?
I don't think so. I too would rather stay as Lady Kika's right-hand man.
Well, first, we have to get tomorrow over and done with.
Oh, right.
By the way, you're gonna want to recruit every character as well for the next game, and you're gonna want to clear the game as well. You're gonna want to make sure to finish it if you plan to play Suikoden Tactics. So Razor, let's do our best. What about it? Or how about it? When this battle is over, will you come join us too?
Hey, what are you doing here? We've got to get an early start tomorrow. I was wondering, that rune of yours, is it a great burden? You know, Brando died alone, but that was his choice. He never let anyone, not even his friends, get close to him. It's pitiful to think about, actually. Did Brando say anything? No, never mind. I'm sorry, forget what I said.
So Kika's still upset over what happened with Brando, and rightfully so. She gets to sleep soon. Brando's probably a good guy, but he got corrupted by the rune or whatever. I suppose your fight may be settled tomorrow. Mr. Amada is someone whom we owe our deepest gratitude. He helped us when we were about to be sold long ago. Ever since I have been unable to repay my debt to him. I never think about tomorrow until that day has arrived. I live for the moment. Yep, there you go. It's the way you should live. Live in the now, not tomorrow, not in the past. Live in the now. So Razor, I'll give it my best so that I have no regrets. Nico's been awfully nice today. It's kind of creepy, actually. Well, you're like his stalker, which is kind of creepy as well. So, I don't think you have any room to talk, really. I will give it everything I've got. I'll do my best and survive this. We're not going to lose. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I'm starting to get a little nervous. So it's finally the decisive battle. No need to worry though. The ship's got a great Django on its side. Yeah, but you're no Fett. Let's stick it to them, Sir Razor. I'll do my very best. Let's make sure we win. Oh, we will. Don't worry about that. I have a 100% win rate in JRPGs. So it's finally time. Soon our fight will be over. It'll be fine. We'll stay up all night keeping watch. Please, enjoy a peaceful night's sleep. We will not allow anyone to lay a single finger on you, Sir Razor. I will do my best. I don't want any regrets. Let's give them more than they can handle. Good luck, everyone. I don't want to enter Lino and Cordis's or Eleanor's room yet because it might advance the storyline. I'm not sure. So we'll go in those two rooms last. And we'll talk to the rest of the people first. Please do the best you can. In the meantime, I shall begin making a statue in your honor. You already did. There's a statue right there in my honor. I'm grateful for being allowed on this ship. It's not every day I get a chance to experience such events firsthand. This is about a window. She's taking my niece, a razor. I'll play on forever for you. Okay.
Let's do our best tomorrow. We just can't lose. We just can't. So, this is a present from us. We worked really hard to make it, so take good care of it, okay?
Creepy. Wooden amulet. I forget what that even is. Handmade by Rita, Noah, and Renee. Okay, boost defense by 2. That's it. Oh, Mr. Razor, what is it? Is it okay to be playing here? Good luck. I would be honored if my abilities have served to aid you properly, Sir Razor. I'll be fine, my friend. In the heat of battle, my seasickness should subside. It seems the young master never got over his seasickness. It'll be fine. I will, of course, fight alongside you. After you wake up, that is, right? Alright, let's do our best. It's strange that you would want to speak to me at a time like this. You wish to take a break that badly? Wow, it's almost time, Sir Razor. Do you have some time for a game before then? I'm not really in the mood. No, you can't just sit around here. Okay, don't you have something important to tend to? Yes, we do, in fact. Talk to more people. Razor, please do not push yourself too hard. It's finally time. Let's do our best as a team. I won't run this time. I intend to watch over the progression of this battle to the very end. You'll catch a cold if you're in the light breeze for too long. Please take good care of yourself. When the battle is over, I'll have all the time in the world to fish to my heart's content. The mere thought of that prospect makes my courage well up. Okay, let's go downstairs now. Mister, good luck. Glenn and I both went up against Fort El once. It feels like deja vu. Do not let your guard down. Stay alert from here on out. Sure, now is as good a time as any. Go ahead and play. Razor, I'll follow your lead to the ends of the world. Razor, lead us to victory. Welcome, although I never cut corners, I still made it a point to put my heart into it more than usual. There's nothing left to temper, right? Because you'll definitely regret it. Your weapons fall when it counts. How do I look? Well, I'm dressed to kill. Are you ready? Now, here you are. Are you ready for some gourmet cuisine? It's almost time for the great battle, Razor. Let's enjoy this meal. Come on, eat. Please take care of yourself. I'll be cheering for you. Now, please stay to your heart's content. After all, my hospitality is all I can offer. Let's do our best. Give it your best. I'll be cheering for you. So Razor, I sincerely wish you the very best. A nice long bath should set your mind at ease. It should also help you get ready to do your best tomorrow. I think we get a special scene if we come in here. I too shall do my best. Oh, I guess not. Maybe get that in another area. I know the kobolds have some dialogue or whatever. Fort El. I'll smash that place with my hands. It's finally time. How I've waited for this. Whenever we have to make sure to have the medicine in bulk, since I can't afford to run out anytime soon. Always talking about his medicine that he doesn't even need. He just thinks he needs it. Are you listening? Don't even think about dying. If you die, a doctor can do nothing, no matter how good he is. Please do your best, and make sure to have a lot of medicine on hand as well. So it's finally time. Oof. Please do your best. I'm ready to rumble. Come on, let's go. It's Razor. When I grow up, I'm going to become a pirate. Just like Daddy. Thank you. So the time has come. I have faith in your ability to win. After all, evil cannot survive forever. When the fighting is over, we're thinking of setting out again to travel. Perhaps I'm thinking too far ahead. Good luck. Okay, Deborah's room. Good luck. I'll cheer my heart out for you. All that's left is the battle at El, right? Well then, good luck. I think I forgot to talk to Deborah in the other episode. I did forget. Soon the decisive battle will take place. From here, I will leave. That was our agreement, wasn't it? You're amazing, Razor. You follow your own path unwaveringly, even with a rune like that. Say, do you think I'll be able to live like that someday too? Yes, I'm sure you will. Yeah, you're right, someday. Let's do our best tomorrow. Katarina's room. So tomorrow's battle will be the decisive one. You become your own man. Sure, Commander Gwen would be proud. Please show us your greatness. I will do whatever I can to help. So it happens tomorrow. If there is anything I can do, please tell me. Allow me to support you in this endeavor. After all, I also have a connection to the Rune of Punishment. I'm sure that my husband would have wanted it that way. Okay, here's a scene with the kobolds.
Here we go!
Yeah.
Come and get me.
Tomorrow, we're gonna show them just what we're made of. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Just don't die on me. Got that?
Yes, sir.
And if I should die, you'll go back to your mom.
Yes, sir. Wait a minute. You found my mother?
Oh, well, actually, oh, enough of this depressing talk. We're gonna sleep, and that's final.
Yes, sir.
Dario. Razor, please make sure not to stretch yourself too thin. Let's go get him. To the library we go. I'll do my best too. After all, I'd like my freedom as quickly as possible. Do your best, but don't wear yourself out. All I can do is cheer you on from here, but really. At last, we battle Cray. When Cray attacked the nobles of Scarlet Moon before, someone probably used the rune of punishment. That's how he knows of the rune's great power. He craves that power, which is why he'll go after you. Once he has the rune, he'll use it to kill others, the same way my city was decimated. I hear that Cray is a merciless man. Just remember to keep a cool head through the whole ordeal. Okay, she didn't say anything. Confession room, anybody? I guess it's time for us to leave this place too. Can't read it. It's too blurry. Oh, it's Otto. I didn't talk to him. Kinda hidden there. Are you okay? You look a little nervous. Alright, the final floor here. Don't let your guard down against Cray. I know a little about him, and let me tell you, he is no ordinary man. You strong, won't lose. Razor never lose. Let's go get him. I'll swing my sword around like crazy too. You won't. Okay. Nope. Okay. So I say the same thing. So tomorrow is a decisive battle. Shall we take a break from training? I want to train right now, obviously. Okay, got a scene here. This is with Colton, maybe. There's Helmet.
Things should come to a close soon. But please... Yes.
Do not worry. Now's not my time to die.
Since I volunteered to fight this battle against you, I'm prepared for any consequences I may face.
It's your decision. Live your life however you see fit. There's more to this world than Kuluk, you know.
Father...
In order to thrive, you must
that's
survive.
Colton's son. I don't think I remember that when I played this before. Wow. Okay, that's cool. I didn't actually remember that, so. It was fun being with everyone here. It's a shame that we would have never met had it not been for the war. So it's finally time to show the strength of the Razor Co. When the battle is over, I think I deserve a little vacation. My participation in this battle shows in everyone's clothes. I can say that with pride. So Razor, use my strength. You got the mermaids. Power ring, bone and dragon bone. I'll never understand why there's 5 mermaids and each of them have the same items. You think they would have made each mermaid have different items that you could make, but that's not how it works. Kind of weird, but Pablo Picasso.
I'm so busy. Mr. Tove, should you be wasting your time here like this?
Everything's ready on my end.
Then would you please help me out?
Sorry, but working with rune cannons is not my expertise.
Such a busy day.
How may I help you? So Razor, pardon me, I can't talk right now. If I lose focus, I feel like I'll regret it forever. When this war is over, no, I'd rather think about that later. Okay, now we need to go to Lino and Cordis' room and Eleanor. I didn't want to trigger any scenes or anything, so to advance the storyline yet. So I think you have to go to the room to advance the story, though.
What's wrong? You can't sleep, huh? In that case, let me tell you a little story.
Okay.
The rune you now hold, it was summoned from the ruins of the kingdom 15 years ago by the Queen of Obel. She was my wife.
Oh, wow.
We lived normal lives, resisting the rune's lure. Then one day we were attacked by pirates. Our kids were on the ship too. Flair and her younger brother, they were just newborns. My lady died, saving them. She defeated the pirates, but our ship sustained heavy damage. My youngest went missing. If he were alive, he would be about your age now. Just a couple more years and I might have shared a drink with him. Oh, but make no mistake. I haven't supported you in an attempt to replace my lost son. It's not that at all. Okay. I'm going to sleep now. You should too. Be ready for tomorrow.
Okay. So we just found out that the rune came from Obel 15 years ago. Let's go see Eleanor now. Always drinking.
Can't fall asleep. Maybe a drink will do the trick.
What kind of example are you setting, Lady Eleanor? We should go to sleep so we'll be ready for tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I wonder if I'll see Cray tomorrow.
Kind of makes sense that a tactician would be a drunkard, though, because it must be stressful for the whole operation relies on your plan to take down the opposition. If it fails, the characters will die, obviously. And so the tactician is the most important character their plans must go through, which is why they play a crucial role in every Suikoden game.
Long ago, he used to be my subordinate, a tactician and an assistant in the service of the Scarlet Moon Empire. But out of the blue, he attacked the nobles of Scarlet Moon. How many years has it been since then?
I had no idea.
Back then, something definitely happened to Cray. He suddenly exchanged his left hand with a steel one. Even worse, Cray used his son as a pawn and let him die. I'm positive that something triggered his rebellion. But no matter how much I questioned him, he never answered. In the end, he was expelled and I was discharged. He was a good kid, too. But now, I regret my being unable to save him.
Lady Eleanor, would you like some more?
Here's some more booze to drown your sorrow. Well then, Sir Razor, good night. Now, Razor, you should go get some sleep already. Rest, even if you can't sleep, got it? Alright. I don't want any regrets. Let's give them more than they can handle. Okay, I think I already talked to them anyway. Alright. We explored the entire ship.
Well, it's finally time, isn't it?
Hey, it's snow.
My strength is yours to wield. Use it as you see fit. Though it may not be very much.
Well, actually, you're stronger than the main character. You are a pretty strong character, so wouldn't put yourself down too much, even though you're useless throughout 90% of the game.
Just wanted to let you know that. Well, good night.
Pretty cool. Alright, guys. Well, I was hoping to do more in this episode, but I thought we were going to get to the final dungeon in this episode, but that'll be in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode and later. And make sure to make separate saves at this point, so you can always go back if you need to, which is what I just did. I could just go back to these ones if I have to. Yeah, thanks for watching. Later.